Who are you after retirement? The journey to rediscover yourself. An opening note of reflection. Have you ever felt the quiet ache of losing a part of yourself? The moment when the daily rhythm that once defined you slows down, and suddenly, the person you were, your role, your purpose, feels just out of reach? Imagine waking up one morning, realizing that the independence you took for granted is slipping away. The freedom to move, decide, even to just be yourself without needing help. It's not just about physical ability, but about identity. For many retirees, this feeling is real and raw. The transition from a life filled with work, social roles, and daily structure to one of retirement can bring unexpected emotional challenges, loneliness, loss of purpose, and the struggle to maintain independence. Today, we're going to explore this journey together. We'll uncover science-backed insights and heartfelt strategies to help you reclaim your sense of control, dignity, and joy in this new chapter of life. If you seek quiet light for each new day, subscribe now. Join our gentle circle of stories and small comforts. The Awakening Moment. Welcome. I'm Ordinary People, your neighbor in this journey. Ordinary People, here to walk alongside you as we explore one of the most profound transitions we face: retirement. Retirement is often seen as a time to relax and enjoy the fruits of a lifetime's labor. But for many, it can also be a time when the loss of independence and identity feels overwhelming. Our theme today is about rediscovering that independence, not just physically but emotionally and mentally, and finding new meaning and purpose. Together, we'll learn about how the brain and heart adapt during retirement, why maintaining connections and control is crucial, and practical steps you can take to feel empowered every day. Drawing on the wisdom of experts like Dr. Robert J. Waldinger, Dr. Lavra Karstensen, and Dr. Nancy Schlossberg, this conversation is designed to inspire hope and provide real tools for living fully. The awakening of curiosity. Let's begin with what science tells us about this transition. Dr. Robert J. Waldinger, director of the Harvard Study of Adult Development, the longest study on happiness and well-being, reminds us that good relationships keep us happier and healthier. But what happens when retirement disrupts our daily social roles? Dr. Lavra Karstensen, founder of the Stanford Center on Longevity, introduces the socio-emotional selectivity theory. She explains that as we age, our perception of time changes. We prioritize emotionally meaningful relationships and experiences. This shift is natural, but can be confusing when our social circles shrink or daily routines change. Dr. Nancy Schlossberg, an expert on adult transitions, highlights control as a key factor in adapting to change. She says, the more control you feel you have over your life, the better you adapt to transitions. Losing independence can feel like losing control, which can lead to anxiety or depression. Understanding these insights helps us see that the emotional challenges retirees face aren't just feelings. They're rooted in how our minds and hearts respond to change. But here's the hopeful part. We have the power to influence our experience by nurturing relationships, regaining control in small ways, and embracing new roles that bring meaning. Insight 1. Reclaiming control through environment. One of the first practical steps to regain independence is to take control of your environment. Dr. Nancy Schlossberg's research shows that adapting your surroundings can restore a sense of mastery. This means making your home safer and easier to navigate. Simple changes like installing grab bars, using assistive devices, or organizing your living space to reduce hazards can make a huge difference. But it's not just about physical safety. It's about creating a space that supports your autonomy. Dr. Ken Dykewald, a gerontologist and author, says, retirement is not an end, but a shift in opportunity to grow horizontally. Your home can be the foundation for this growth. Reach out to local community centers or social services that offer assessments and support for home modifications. Many programs exist to help seniors access these resources affordably. Remember, asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. When you shape your environment to fit your needs, you reclaim power over your daily life. Insight 2. Cultivating meaningful connections. Next, let's talk about connection. Dr. Robert J. Waldinger's decades-long research shows that social connections are the strongest predictors of happiness and health in later life. Retirement can shrink your social network, but it doesn't have to. Dr. Lovra Carstensen encourages us to focus on quality over quantity. Deepening existing relationships and forming new meaningful bonds can fill the emotional gaps retirement may create. Join clubs, volunteer, or participate in activities that resonate with your passions. Technology can also be a bridge. Video calls, social media groups, or community forums help maintain ties and create new ones. Dr. Becca Levy's research on age stereotypes reminds us that staying socially active helps combat negative self-perceptions about aging. Remember, you are not alone. Building and nurturing relationships brings joy and a renewed sense of identity. Insight 3. Embracing lifelong learning and new roles. Retirement is a perfect time to embrace lifelong learning. Dr. Becca Levy's studies show that positive attitudes toward aging influence cognitive health and longevity. Learning new skills, whether it's technology, art, or a new language, keeps the brain active and builds confidence. Dr. Richard Leider, a coach and author on purpose and meaning, says, "Purpose is the reason you get up in the morning. It's the why behind your life." Many retirees find new roles as mentors, volunteers, or hobbyists that bring fresh purpose. Explore local classes, online courses, or community workshops. Remember, your identity is not fixed. It evolves with every new experience you embrace. Insight 4. Practicing mindfulness and emotional awareness. Another powerful tool is mindfulness. Retirement can stir up feelings of loss, anxiety, or uncertainty. Dr. Mo Wang, an expert in occupational psychology, notes that mindfulness helps retirees manage stress and adapt to change. Mindfulness means being present, observing thoughts and feelings without judgment. Simple practices like deep breathing, meditation, or mindful walking can create calm and clarity. Dr. Nancy Schlossberg emphasizes emotional awareness as a key to resilience. By acknowledging your emotions, you gain insight and control rather than being overwhelmed. Start small, 5 minutes a day, and build from there. Mindfulness helps you reconnect with yourself and find peace in the present moment. Insight 5. Creating a legacy and giving back. Finally, creating a legacy can restore a profound sense of identity. Dr. Richard Leider encouraged retirees to think about what you want to leave behind. This could be stories, wisdom, volunteer work, or creative projects. Giving back connects you to something bigger than yourself and reinforces your value. Dr. Robert J. Waldinger's study shows that contributing to others' well-being enhances our own happiness. Consider mentoring younger generations, participating in community projects, or simply sharing your life lessons with family. Legacy work affirms your purpose and enriches your emotional life. The final light, let's take a deeper look at some advanced insights. Dr. Becca Levy's research on stereotype embodiment reveals that the beliefs we internalize about aging directly impact our health outcomes. Positive self-perceptions can increase lifespan by up to 7.5 years. Dr. Mo Wang's studies on retirement adjustment highlight that psychological flexibility, the ability to adapt your mindset, is crucial for well-being. He suggests that retirees who embrace change rather than resist it experience better mental health. Dr. Nancy Schlossberg's transition theory explains that successful transitions depend on situation, self-support, and strategies. By understanding these factors, you can tailor your approach to your unique needs. Science shows that retirement is not a decline but a dynamic phase where growth is possible. From knowing to becoming. As we reflect on this journey, remember that retirement is a new beginning. It's a time to rediscover who you are beyond work, to reclaim your independence in new ways, and to live with purpose and joy. The challenges you face are real, but so is your strength. Every small step you take to adapt, connect, learn, and give back builds a richer, fuller life. Dr. Ken Deichtwald reminds us, the best is yet to come, so take heart. You are not alone. Your story continues, vibrant and meaningful. Until the next reflection before we close, I want to leave you with this thought. What if this chapter of your life could be your most fulfilling yet? What if losing old roles opens the door to discovering new ones that light you up? I invite you to take one small action today. Reach out to a friend, try a new hobby, or simply take a moment to breathe and reflect. Share your story with someone. Connect, learn, grow. Because your independence is not just about what you do, it's about who you are. And you are still writing your story. Thank you for sharing this time with me. I'm Ordinary People, your neighbor on this journey. Together, let's embrace the possibilities that retirement holds. Your story matters. If these words have stirred a memory, a smile, or a spark, click like to let the light spread. Share your thoughts in the comments so others may feel less alone. And subscribe to keep walking with us through stories of hope, purpose, and the beautiful art of living after retirement.